Call this meeting to order. Ms. Clerk, would you establish a quorum, please?
Ken Pownall.
Here.
James DeVito.
Here.
Jean Kirkpatrick.
Here.
Laney Ballant.
I'm here.
Janet Alexander.
Here.
Butch Berry.
Here.
All right. Pledge allegiance to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. All right. Next item on the list is approval of the agenda.
Move to approve.
Second.
Motion made to approve and second. Any discussion? All right. It is approved.
Excuse me.
Oh, I didn't see
Hi.
your hand. Sorry. Go ahead. Yeah.
First of all, could we ask everyone to turn off their cell phones?
Yeah. Would everybody please turn their, at least put them on quiet?
No, they have to be off.
They need to be off because it gets interference on the recording.
Do you get interference, Nathan?
Yes, please turn them off.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Everybody turn them off then. Okay, let's turn it on. All right. With that, yes, ma'am.
I'd like to move public comments to the beginning of the meeting, if you please.
Public comments to the front.
Yes. I'd like to add an item regarding signatories.
Excuse me. Point of order.
Yeah, let's,
Are we talking about the minutes? Or did I miss something
this
here?
is the.
I think we're still on approval
agenda.
of the agenda.
Approval of the
If
agenda?
you'll look at your paper there.
All right, motion's been made to move public comments to the first. Any discussion?
Second.
Made and seconded. All right, we'll move that up to the first. Yeah. And what was your second one?
I would like to add under new business, number 8, signatories.
Signatories,
On what?
Checks. I'd also like to have a brief explanation of number 6 under unfinished business, please. Do you know what that entails?
Hang on a second.
Restate that, please.
I'd like to have a brief explanation of number 6 under unfinished business. I'd like to know what that entails, what we're going to be discussing.
Okay.
Do you know?
Mr. DeVito. Well, we're not going to discuss it now. It's on the agenda for discussion in order.
I would prefer going through proper procedure. If we're going to be adding stuff to the agenda, that we do it in the order that we do, and that is that we get people to support it and put. We've got such a lengthy agenda tonight. I really can't see adding anything more to tonight's agenda.
Well, there's a few I have to add on here, so.
Well, you're the mayor. You
Yeah.
get to do that.
Okay. Yeah, we'll talk about number 6 when we get there to it.
Okay, so signatories for checks has been added as new item
As new business.
under new business
Did
number
we
8.
did we get a second
We'll
on
get
that?
We did.
Oh.
All right. Now, wait a minute. Slow down a minute, people. All right. Who seconded that, her addition
Second.
to new business?
I call
All
for a
right.
vote, please.
You don't have to vote on adding things to
Ma'am,
the agenda. It just
ma'am,
takes
ma'am.
a motion and a second.
I'll take care of it.
Thank you,
I'll take
sir.
care of this. All right. There's been a motion made and seconded on the signatories. And who seconded? Mr. Pownell or Doc? Doc did? Okay. Are you getting all this?
Yes.
Because I'm trying. Okay. All in favor of moving that to new business?
Aye.
It doesn't take, it just takes a person to make the motion and then a second, and then it should be on the agenda, sir.
Okay. All right, we got a second, so it's moved. Doc, go ahead.
Under new business, number 7, I'd like to postpone that till the mayor has a chance to talk to the department heads and report back to us next meeting.
Second.
Okay. Mr. Parnell?
If Councilman Balance would not object, I'd know, since it is basically the same thing under number 8, I'd like to add surety bond discussion with the signatories. They go hand in hand.
Second.
Under number 8?
Yes,
What was that again? I'm sorry.
surety bonds.
Okay, I didn't, okay.
Excuse me, Mr. Mayor?
Yes, sir.
I was under the impression that we had a process whereby we put things on the agenda so that the public had an ability to know what was going to be on the agenda. I'm a little hesitant about adding things to the agenda in an untimely manner that doesn't allow the public notice of what we're going to be discussing that night. So I just would
We're
like
still
to
under approval, so
I would just like to remind council of that.
we're still under approval of the agenda, so it can be discussed.
May I add that it was brought to my attention by a citizen that there is an item on the agenda that is listed that is actually the actual discussion that's going to be brought forth is not being represented properly by what is listed under the item on the agenda.
Okay, which one is it?
It's Parks Capital Budget, item 6, under unfinished business.
Under Parks Capital Budget? It's not supposed to be under Parks Commission?
No, it is, but I have been informed by at least 3 citizens today. It was their impression that they were going to bring forth an issue that did not have to do with their capital budget.
Okay, I don't know what they're bringing forth yet. Mr. Levine has a video set up behind me.
I just
Okay.
was bringing that
Okay.
that might happen.
I had also heard that.
Oh, was that why you brought that up?
Yes, it
Okay.
is.
When we get to number 6, then we'll find out.
All right, thank
Yes,
you.
Doc?
I'd like to, under new business, I'd like to see if we can have open discussion on Basin Park.
Under new business?
Yes.
Okay, so that's number 9.
Second.
So,
Second.
Okay, are you sure that's not what's coming up in number 6?
We don't know.
Okay. My understanding was it was the money that we discussed at the department head or the budget meeting. So,
Well, unfortunately, I was out of town and not
okay,
privy
but there
to
were
that
5 other
information.
people there. Yeah, 5 other members there.
We didn't discuss that,
And
the budget on that.
We talked about capital. Let's go
Yeah.
ahead. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right. So now,
2 items.
is the agenda approved? Or has anybody got anything else to add or delete?
can we clarify the numbers since number 7 has been postponed? Does that make 8 number 7?
Yes, it does.
I'd like to say something here. We agreed early on that we would keep the numbering system the same, and that item would be entered, and it would simply say postponed, to keep confusion
That's why I
down.
asked.
Okay.
You have something to add, right?
Yes, I do. Let me find it here. Need to put on the agenda the resolution. It's a cleanup ordinance, basically. So we'll put it on under new business. So this will be number 9.
10?
10?
Well, no. When it's on the minutes, number 7 will say postponed. And that way we'll know to bring it forward again.
Okay. What do you have for number 9?
Basin
Open
Park.
discussion regarding
Okay, I
Basin
never got a second on that.
I
Me
second it.
First,
Okay.
Laney second.
Okay.
And the ambulances?
Yeah, well, the ambulances are,
They're already on there.
yeah, number 6.
Thank you.
Okay, this new resolution is, like I said, the cleanup ordinance. We'll put it under new business. Any questions? Okay. So it'll be number 10. Any further? Let me make sure I've got everything I need on here. Okay, that should do it. Okay. Next will be approval of the minutes for
Excuse me,
March.
do we want to vote on the agenda? A vote on approving the agenda?
I just asked everybody if there was anything else. Is there anything else? Okay. All right. Do I hear a motion to approve the agenda?
Make a motion.
Motion been made. Is there a second?
Second?
Made and seconded. Any further discussion? Minister, the agenda is approved. Now, approval of the minutes.
Move to approve.
Motion made to approve. Is there a second?
Second.
Made and seconded. Any discussion? Okay. Minister approved. Move on to commission committee authority reports. We'll start with Mr. Levine. He has a presentation to make.
We moved to put public comments about.
All right, never mind. Let's do public comments.
Mr. Mayor,
Yes, sir.
we need to vote on approving the minutes.
Approving the minutes?
We
Well,
just
it's had-
did.
Yeah, I just thought we just did.
We had a first and a second.
We had
Yeah.
first and second.
Yeah, I said
Yes,
there's
we
any
did.
discussion, then somebody said public comments have been moved up, which was, so, all right, we'll go back to approval of the minutes. It's made and seconded, no discussion. There was no discussion, so it is approved. Now we do public comments.
Always in the past,
Yep.
the reason I think that he's bringing it up, always in the past, there's been a voice vote, even though it's motioned and seconded without any discussion.
All right. Madam Clerk, would you call the roll, please?
Or
It's the
just,
first time we've done this.
just a voice vote.
Okay. All right, go ahead. All in favor? Say
Aye.
Aye. Any,
Abstain, I wasn't here.
you abstaining? So it's a 5-1?
0. Abstain is,
Is a no vote, yeah.
right, so it's 501.
All right. All right, where's the public comment list at? I don't have it. Hey, you first? All right, I don't have the list, so I don't,
It's on its way.
yeah. Yeah, I'll get it.
She's-
Come around.
You were to do dinner before.
Yep. All right, Jane Grinnell's first up. Go for it.
Hi, I've had